Hey, it's Karolyn here. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. If you're not a subscriber, definitely hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out when I put out new videos. Now today, I want to talk to those associates that are struggling in MCA. Whether you've been in the business for a week, a month, maybe even a year or more, you're struggling and you're tired. You're tired of posting on Facebook. You're tired of talking to people and them telling you no. You're tired of sending people information and them not even responding to you. And you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And truthfully, you're ready to quit. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, don't quit because I have the answer. I'm going to tell you exactly how to begin to make consistent sales and even make money in your sleep. Yes, I said it. Make money in your sleep. That's what you signed up for, right? Well, then listen to me and I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do. So right now you're posting on Facebook. You're posting who wants roadside assistance. Who needs these benefits? What would you do if you got a flat tire? Whose roadside assistance company gives them unlimited towing? These are the things you're posting. And you're posting and you're posting. You're posting on your timeline. You're posting in groups. And you're not getting any results. Either people are responding to you and they're saying no, or they're asking for information and then they never get back to you, or nobody's reaching out to you. Well, let me ask you, who are these messages targeting? You're just saying, is anyone? You're saying things like, is anyone? Who? But it's not targeting anyone specific. Your message is going to everyone. And the thing is, everyone is not your customer. When you try to gear your message to everyone, you end up reaching no one. And you're like the teacher on Charlie Brown, and it's like, No one knows that you're talking to them because they don't think they need roadside assistance, or they don't have roadside assistance, or, it's just not, they don't think that you're talking to them. So no one is reaching out to you. So you say to yourself, well, that's what I was taught to do. That's what my sponsor told me. Maybe you didn't have a sponsor. So now the question is, now what? Well, I'm going to tell you. So the problem, like I said, with those messages is that they're to everyone. And when you gear a message to everyone, then you reach no one. So what you need to do is you need to figure out who is your target market. And when you're asking who's your target market, then you need to be specific. So you can't just say, is anyone out there? You need to pick a specific market. Like, say, for instance, elderly people, maybe moms, maybe working professionals. So you want to be specific. And then you want to ask, what is their pain? And you want to ask, what are their desires? What do they think about? What do they search for online? So once you have your target market, once you've narrowed it down to a specific group of people, these are the questions that you then need to ask. And then once you ask those questions, then you need to make sure that your message matches your market. So to ensure that, then you're going to identify that market's pains in your message. You're going to list their desires in your message. And when you're speaking to them, you're going to speak their language. So if you're talking to elderly people, maybe there's certain target words that only apply to elderly people. If you're talking to moms, then there's specific words that you would use that target moms. So now that you know who your target market is, and you know their pains, you know their desires, you know, what they think about, you know what they're searching for online. You need all this information, and you're going to craft a message directly to that market that identifies their pains. Like, you're going to talk about their pains, and agitate those pains, and then you're going to list their desires, and you're going to tell them how your product can meet those desires. And you're going to do that and make sure that you're speaking their language. And then once you've done all that, the next thing that you do is you get that message to that target market. So how do you do that? You can do it through Facebook ads, you can do it through banner ads, email campaigns, or direct mail campaigns. There's so many different ways that you can get this out. Now, the method that I'm going to go through with you today, the strategy that I'm going to give you today, clearly I can't go through Facebook ads, banner ads. Those trainings are a training within themselves. But if you are interested in more training on, that kind of traffic, then there'll be a link in the description to this video to a free training that will show you exactly how to get ultra targeted traffic to your offer. So once again, I said, you have figured out who your target market is, and you've crafted a message that really agitates their pain and really tells them what their desires are, tells them how your product can meet those desires. So now that you've done that, then the next thing you want to do is, the strategy I'm going to show you today is through the direct mail campaign. So probably if you did any kind of mail campaign, maybe you bought flyers or something like that, and you didn't see any results. And that's because you probably went to this website or a site similar to it, indexprints.com, and you got this generic flyer, which once again is not targeted. It's not speaking to a specific market. In addition, it has the MCA logo all over it. In some of my other trainings, I talk about branding, and if you're interested in that, I'll definitely put a link to that training in the description to the video. But I tell you why you don't want MCA plastered all over everything, because then what happens is people can then just Google the company. And once they Google the company, one of two things are going to happen. They're going to find a top earner's website, and you've lost them, or they're going to find an article that says that MCA is a scam, and you lost them. So either way, with MCA all over your materials, once they Google it, you've lost them. So I'm going to show you how you can make a targeted flyer that speaks directly to your audience. So this flyer that I have made is on Canva.com. So, and you see, if we even go to the second page, MCA is nowhere on this flyer. So people don't know it until they get to the website. So now let's go back up and see how I'm speaking directly to a certain market. So you see here it says protect your teen today. So this message is geared toward parents of teenagers, and parents who have teenagers, they want to protect their teen. Like, it's a very stressful time when teenagers start driving. So like there are so many statistics out there that talks about the dangers to teen drivers because they're new. So this flyer speaks directly to those parents who have those worries about protecting their teen. And then the other element of this flyer is that instead of, so let's go back over here to our generic flyer, it lists basically all of the benefits. Like this is basically almost all of the benefits. This is like information overload. While this flyer, once again, is only lists those that are specifically gonna solve a problem that potentially a teen may have. So a teen driver, maybe, the car might break down because generally they would be using a used car and it might break down, so you need to have unlimited towing. Teens, they don't think the best. So this lockout service and fuel delivery is something that a teen potentially would need. Because teens are inexperienced, maybe they might get moving violations, maybe they might get in a traffic accident and then they need the attorney fee assistance benefit that MCA has. And then these other ones, the $500 in emergency cash, the hospital benefits, those are just, additional ones that would apply to the teen. So you don't list all of the benefits because they don't apply. And you just really want to, like, this is a demonstration of matching the message to the market. So then the other element of this, so then the next thing, so now that you have your flyer, what you're going to want to do is go to a website. It's infousa.com, and you can purchase a targeted list from them of addresses, and you can get addresses for people who have a certain demographic in their household. So they can give you a list of households that have children from, between the ages of 15 and 18, or 18 to 25, or college students, or something like that. So you can go to this website and purchase this list, and then you would send that directly to those households. So instead of you posting on Facebook and you're sending your message out to everyone, reaching no one, you have created a targeted flyer, you have a list of your target market, and you send that flyer directly to them. So your message is directly in front of them. And then on that flyer is going to send them directly to a presentation that is specifically geared towards them, that specifically speaks to them. Now, when you're talking about the flyer and the cost and your return on your investment, so you created your own flyer using Canva.com, and then let's say you pay to get those flyers printed, and so let's say it's like 20 cents per flyer, and you get 2,500 flyers. So that's $500. The list, you get a list of like 2,000 addresses for $200. So that's a total of your cost is $700. Now, don't get your panties in a bunch, because now when I show you how much income this can generate, then it's not even going to matter. Your return on investment is going to be out the roof. So say, for instance, you sent out 2,000 flyers to this target market. Now, we all know everyone is not going to respond. If they did, then that would be ridiculous. But let's say a low number of response. Let's say it's 10% of the people. So that's 200. You multiply that by $80, that's $16,000. You spent $700 to make $16,000. That is the difference between talking to the general market and talking to a targeted market. Now you're probably saying, I can make the flyer, I can get the list, I can do all that, but where do I send them? Like, I don't have a presentation. And I definitely don't have a targeted presentation. Well, I have a done for you presentation that all you have to do is download it and put your links in there and start sending traffic to it. And you can send the traffic using this strategy that I just gave you as far as doing the direct mail mailing, or you can get the Facebook training and do a Facebook ad and send traffic to that presentation, targeting the parents of teenagers. So I'll just give you a preview of this, the presentation that is targeted directly to the parents. So it leads them right here, and you collect their name and email address, and then it takes them to a presentation that's geared directly to them. It agitates their pains. It tells them how MCA can solve those pains. And like I said, it's already done for you. All you have to do is download it and send traffic to it. So if you want that, then definitely click the link in the description to this video and you'll get that presentation. And all you have to do is change out the links, which I'll also tell you how to do that once you go in and download it. And you can implement this strategy, and then you can start making consistent sales. You can start even making sales in your sleep, and you can stop with all the no's. You can stop with the posting all on Facebook and really start enjoying your MCA business as you intended. All right, guys, if you have any question, as always, my contact information is in the description to this video as well, but you can email me at Krb.financialfreedom@gmail.com. There's also a link if you're looking for MCA training. There's a link for you to join our training group, and it's free training. We do live trainings, and it's really a team environment where you can get your MCA questions answered and really start being successful in this business. So I hope you guys enjoyed this training, and I hope to catch you on the next one, and I hope you'll start getting those sales in your sleep with the Done For You MCA presentation. All right, guys, take care.